Hello everyone, this is Akansha here, and I'm here to tell you a bit about Humans of Bhumi. So, Humans of Bhumi is basically this platform we're trying to create to share stories of our volunteers, our volunteer leaders, our change drivers, every single individual who has contributed in any way possible into the making, unmaking, remaking of Bhumi into what it is today. So look forward to reading a lot of such stories about what makes and breaks these rock stars. What are their joys, their celebrations, their struggles, all of it through our writers very soon. So you're starting with the very first episode, and guess what? The very first episode is going to be this fun session with our Bhumi support team. So how about we get set rolling?
It's Bhumi's birthday. We complete one more year of great work on the ground. So this is for us to share a little bit about ourselves. So we're going to start by this section called What Would You Prefer? I'm going to give you two options. You're going to be really fast in picking out one. Okay. So let's start. A peaceful life or an adventurous one?
A peaceful life.
Adventurous one.
Only these two options, or you have more?
Gana, you can't alter the instructions. I gave very clear instructions. Two options, you pick one.
In the Bhumi's life, you've never done this. At least for this session, try to do this.
I pick adventurous one. Moving on to the next, impulsive decisions or well-planned ones?
Well-planned ones.
Well-planned ones.
Tricky. Both. Sorry.
I'm also torn between the two, but I'm largely impulsive, so I'll go with that. Walking on the beach or trekking in the mountains?
Obviously, beach.
Walking on the beach.
Trekking on the mountains.
The beach for me as well. Thank you. Going to the next, sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Sunrise.
Sunset.
Sunrise. Thank you. Traveling to the past or and meeting your ancestors, or a trip to the future to meet your grandchildren?
Traveling to the past.
Future.
Traveling to the past.
I would also want to go back in time. So traveling to the past is for me. Living without internet for a week or without the phone for a week?
Phone.
Phone.
That was very fast, Einar.
Without internet.
Okay. I would also go without the internet. Mentally never age or physically never get older?
Mentally never aged.
Mentally never age.
Yeah, I'm also going with that. Mentally never age. So with that, we wrap up What Would You Prefer? Thank you so much for choosing one option of the two that I gave. We're now moving to rapid fire. The
Let's
first
just-
question. If it were to be the end of the world and you had one wish to fulfill, what would it be? If it was the
Should
end of
never
the
end.
world and you had one wish to fulfill, what would it be? Can
never
you
end.
repeat that, Gana?
It should never end.
I'll just sit and enjoy the moment.
I'll go to the moon and come back.
I would also probably just sit and enjoy the moment and not wish for something else. If you could switch your identity with one of the other BSTs for a day, who would you be and why?
Einar.
State why.
Why keep really literally cool, not so tensed, relaxed, and enjoy fun in every moment. So that's what I find.
Thank you, Gana. Ainar dog.
Gana, because everything is controlled by him.
The cat is out of the bag. Everything is controlled by Gana. Ainar.
I should exchange with Pragel. I think he should relax a lot. He should relax a bit or a lot. It's too stiff in his mind.
Then clearly I should be me because nobody else is willing to take my shoes. So I'll be there, but I want to be Gana.
No, we don't agree this.
Because
sorry.
I want to be Gana because I feel that he does a lot, like personally, professionally. There's a lot that he balances. That is something that I really admire. He's still able to give a lot of time to every little thing that he does. So I would definitely want to be him to live his life for a day. Moving on, who among the four of you is most likely to cry while watching a movie?
Vaish.
Vaishnavi.
Yes. Okay, that was super rapid fire. Who among the four of you is most likely to bail out on a fun-filled weekend plan? I want to say Doc.
Gana.
Doc is in the
Vaish.
screen. Okay. Ainar?
Gana, Vaish.
I have never bailed out.
Yeah. I never. I always ask when.
Right. Thank you. What is something you will not be doing in 10 years? You will not be doing in 10 years.
Talking to this group of people.
Good
Serious.
luck with that, Doc. Good luck.
No, seriously, that is what my answer.
I never thought of beyond a year. That's what probably I will not be doing in 10 years. I will never think long term.
Good one, Gana. Yeah, so I'm also not very futuristic, so I'm unable to connect to that question very well. So probably, I mean,
Just
I
a
don't have an
clarification, it's
answer.
like, looking for the more people. That is what I meant. Like, not just
Okay,
this
expanding the circle
group.
is what
Something
you're
like
saying.
that. Big group, big family, something like that. Yeah.
If you could make a documentary about anything, what would it be?
Bhumi.
Yeah, Doc. Come on, Doc.
Rapid fire.
My school life.
Okay.
Anything about my life or anything?
No, about a documentary about anything.
Oh, happiness is important in life. It's a little weird, but yeah.
Right. For me, it would be wildlife. Okay, guys. So moving on to the next, we're gonna play Never Have I Ever. So all of us are ready with a lemon wedge and some salt, except Ayanar, who has, something even better. He has lemon pickle with him. So I'm gonna give you a statement. If the statement is true for yourself, you put some salt and put it in your mouth. Okay? If it is false, you don't do anything. Wow. Okay. Starting off. Gone scuba diving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ruin someone's vacation.
No.
Dozed off in a meeting.
Yes.
No.
Flirted with a teacher or professor.
No.
Stolen money from my parents.
I have to eat 100 lemons.
My God, bad children. Cheated in an exam and got caught.
First off is true. Off lemon.
Okay. Walked in on a family member in the bathroom.
Yeah. Very good.
I've been arrested.
No.
Not arrested.
Not yet.
But taken for investigation.
Was inside a jail.
Not
Not
jail.
arrested.
Police station.
Inside a jail, like.
Okay. So with that, we wrap up Never Have I Ever. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to be asking a question it's going to be directed to each one of you, right? One of you, not all. So you'll just take a minute or two to answer that, right? What are the 3 new values you want to incorporate in Bhumi? Either anybody can take it up or I invite Gana to answer that.
Integrity,
Okay.
happiness, leadership.
Leadership. Okay. If Ainar and Prahal want to quickly add something in the next 30
So what I
seconds.
wanted to add is integrity was in our short list of active values that we want to publish as the values of Bhumi. I remember what Gana told me that's like a hygiene factor. That's like should be there.
Thank you so much for that, Prahal. On a scale of 1 to 10, how relevant do you see current Bhumi to the vision of the organization? Again, anybody can take it up or else I invite Ainar to share.
I personally feel it is very well aligned. Be it Ignite, we have 3 different programs like a shelter community in the school, or be it a refresh program, be it a catalyst program. The way in which we are accommodating the changes, the way in which we are, aligning with the society and the upcoming new generation and bringing the new in everything we are trying to do at least. I somewhat satisfied and then happily say that the program that we are running in Bhumi completely aligned with the vision of our organization.
Right. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are we?
But I would say probably 8. You may ask why not 9 or 10? There's still a room for improvement.
Right.
So I would say 8.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering that. Doc, this one's for you. What are your thoughts about millennials and volunteering?
Everybody can volunteer. It's not specifically about any age group. It's about how Bhumi can adapt to get millennials excited about volunteering.
Right. Thank you. Right. So we have one last question. Why did you want to start Bhumi? I think that's for Doc and INR as the co-founders of the organization. Why did you want to start Bhumi?
I don't think when we started Bhumi, we were looking to build an organization. I don't think we ever thought about 14 years later, we'll be having a conversation like this. At that moment, when we had to start, it was about us volunteering. We were just a bunch of very young people wanting to volunteer, give something back to society. Just that's about it. It was very simple. In fact, even 5 years later, our thoughts were very much about, okay, what can we do? We can give so much. What can we do? I think we've grown over time, and because of which I'm very positive about what more we'll do 5 years from now. But at that time, it was very simple. How can we volunteer?
Right.
I would like to add a few more words. So every point in Bhumi, we have been completed 14 years. Till the beginning, even now, we always want to do something, but we don't know what to do. But we want to do something for society or something for the students or something for the needy people. This was there. This was there 14 years back, and this is still there now, right now. But I don't know how to classify that, whether it is a complete foolishness or stupidity or a passion towards doing something for the society. I don't know how to classify this. But one thing we are sure, we want to do something for the society. That that's something, energy. That is what somewhat, helping us to, that is what doing this magic. Like the 14 years of journey, 10 to 15 cities expansion, 9 different projects, 3 different program, Ignite 3 different again program, like from shelter to school. All these magics are happening just because of that particular the hinge or the push coming out of from our heart. Like we don't know what to do, but we want to do something for society. So that is what driving is. If that drive is there in our heart, probably we would be regrouping again after another 15 years of this kind of interview.
So thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for your time. This has been a lot of fun. So we've come to the last part of the conversation. If you were to summarize this journey, right from the inception in 2006 till today, how would you summarize this journey in one word?
Hopeful.
Ripple effect.
Satisfied.
Great. So for me, it's celebration. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had fun interacting and getting to know each other a little bit more and having lived, so many years and moments. Thank you so much for joining us.